What did you learn, Logan, from going through it? And now we know you've been on Raw and all that. What did you learn going into WrestleMania now that you bring into the other big premier WWE event?
I think just the intensity and the comfortability, like this sport is so different than anything I've done. And you have to combine so many different elements of your training, your real life experience, your tenacity. And just like anything, you know, the more I do it, I can feel myself getting better and quickly too. I don't really have the luxury of having a big learning curve. Right. Like a lot of these guys have. They've been putting in the work for years, right? I've been putting in the work for one event.
Right. How were you so damn good then? You were so good.
Thanks, man.
It looked like you've been doing it for your whole life, to be honest.
I think it's just a combination of the wacky shit I've been doing in my internet come up, man. Like, so I was a wrestler in high school, right? So like manipulating bodies does come easy to me. I know that sounds odd, but the ability to, like, you know, pick up a human body or throw a human body, and I have my skydiving license. So when it comes to aerial shit, I'm comfortable navigating in free fall.
Right.
And then obviously, man, like I just have fucking balls of steel. Like I don't care. I'll do anything for the shot, especially if it's on camera, especially if it's in front of 70,000 people at the Nissan Stadium.
Because like some of the moves you were hitting, I was worried for you. I'm like, oh no, don't let him get hurt, man. He's never done this before.
I've been training for some bigger moves. And if I can pull them off, man, let's just say I'm worried.
Is it possible that if you hit a move in the ring, could it be the first time that you've tried some of this stuff, or are you doing it into like a trampoline, a pit of foam? Like how do you work on this stuff?
Not to disparage the WWE, but they have no foam pits. So
yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I'm just wondering how you do it without breaking your neck.
They should invest in foam pits, because I've had this same thought. They got crash pads,
okay,
which are nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I had a foam pit.
Not a foam pit, but yeah.
Oh man.
What now that you've gone through this, because you've done so much, you've boxed Floyd Mayweather, you've wrestled at WrestleMania. I mean, you have been at the highest level of sports. Is there a misconception about WWE now that you've been in there?
Yeah, dog, this shit is hard. It is so hard. Like I come from the non-WWE universe, right? Yeah. So I know what people say about it. I know what people think about it before I entered. Like I came from that place.
Right.
And now that I'm in it, my jaw is dropped. Like it is such a difficult discipline that your body is simply not used to unless you do it, you know, for years.
Yeah.
I watched some of my, I guess, peers now, which is weird to say, and I'm stunned at what these fellow WWE superstars are capable of. Difficult sport that combines so many different elements that no other sport has, right? You can't just be a performer physically. You have to be a showman,
right?
You have to get out there and get people excited with your voice, and then show up on the day and perform physically and you know, fight someone. It's difficult.
And yeah, and if you think about it, really one of the only sports where you have to do that. You could be a great boxer with a crappy personality, and you'll be all right. Right. But you don't have that luxury when you're a professional wrestler.
No, you have to be exciting in this sport, in the ring, outside the ring, on the mic, with someone on your shoulder. Like any circumstance, you got to be excited.
I'll get you out of here on this, because I know you're busy. You and the Miz, you and Mike, man, you were tag team partners. You turned on him. I watched it happen live. You've mixed it up a few times with him, and now I guess you guys kind of settled things. What do you say to the Miz?
We ain't settled shit. we're gonna settle it tomorrow night.
Yeah, right. You're gonna settle it. There is beef right now. You're going to settle it at SummerSlam, presumably.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly, dog. I'm far too young, strong, and pissed. Yeah, I take betrayal very seriously. Dog, I'm from Hollywood. I know what it's like to be stabbed in the back. It leaves a nasty taste in my mouth. It stings. And the Miz will pay tomorrow night at SummerSlam.